to bring the whole band? And I'm like, no, this is the whole band. Before, I'm a fairly new artist. I just released my debut album. So just before Corona broke out, I was debuting as a live performance artist. So in a way, it was actually quite fortunate for me because I didn't have a lot of gigs during the year with Corona, so I could actually practice a lot. So in a way, it wasn't that difficult for me. I had some extra time to organize EP I just put out. The only problem was actually regarding myself as an artist was, of course, how many will now post-Corona put out music and the heavy pressure in the industry right now. On a positive note, I must say I learned to use Logic a lot and produce demos and sit at home and like organize everything for this post-Corona time. In a artistic way, it was a year where I could really deep dive into the production of the live show that I got right now. So that can be seen as a positive note. I put it out the 9th of October, and then I played, I think altogether I will have played like 7 gigs all over Denmark. So I've been on tour promoting my new EP, and it also is followed in Denmark by 5 mini documentaries. There are 5 songs on this EP, and every song has a mini documentary about this topic that it is about. So I'm also out showing out these mini documentaries and debating the topic. I'm a political artist as well. So all of these songs represent one theme, like sexual consent and how to be a woman in the ages of totally negotiating sexual consent. In Denmark, we just passed the new legislation. That's just one example. So that's what I've been doing till now. I'm going out on high schools all over Denmark to show them mini documentaries about these topics as sexuality, sexual consent, dating, not wanting to have children, and female friendship and power. So I'm going out on different high schools all over Denmark to play my music and debate with the young. They are like between 17 and 21 years old. I'm going to talk to them like just as a face-to-face at concerts at their high schools and debate how are you seeing your gender role as a man and a woman today. And then actually I just got confirmation that in February we got a huge Germany, Austria and Switzerland tour coming up. And that's all I know now. It's like it's packed until the end of February. And then I guess I'll start releasing a new single already in the spring, and hopefully there'll be some festivals in the summer. But for all what I know now is till end of till the beginning of March, I am full packed with shows on high schools or in Germany, Austria, and Switzerland, or like this release tour for this woman EP. I actually made like the high school concept can also be online. I got a studio set up so I can play at home, and the mini documentaries can be watched on YouTube, and we can facilitate a discussion on Zoom. So we actually, me and the film director, we already like tried to make a plan if we can't go out due to Corona as we were supposed to. And that's actually what like all of the video material shots for the mini documentaries were made last summer during Corona. So it was taped outside and we made some pop-up shows. So I'm actually constantly negotiating with myself. Oh, what can we do? What is the next step? So I think I'm fairly prepared. But of course, the Germany, Austria, and Switzerland thing has to be postponed. Yeah. You can say like a mess is just something that is like, garbage. It's garbage. It's a mess. It's a messy thing. It's a pile of dirt or whatever. So a swear word, I don't know, but a mess, because that's my name backwards. But it's also a reflection about my genre, because I'm not a perfect guitarist. I play noisy, punk rocky, pop music, rock music with an edge. I don't need to be perfect. I don't want perfection. I don't want autotune. I don't want layers and layers and layers of synthesizers and perfection and takes and whatever. There is something to do with the heart, you know. It can be messy. It's okay to shoot in all kind of angles. And my music is more than just, you know, you talk a lot about females being like perfectionists nowadays and doing very good in the schools. But so it's also kind of provocative. Like a mess can also be taken back and like, yeah, it's a good thing. You cannot always, you know, go after perfection. A mess is good sometimes. I got a drummer with me live, so he is a part of the band as well, but mostly live. I do all of the decisions and record most of the instruments. I have been in bands before. It has been a thrill to be in bands, but it's also basic democracy where everybody needs to have a say. And I am very ambitious, and I have been in a lot of bands where I didn't feel that the ambition level was met. So when I started out and I laid my old band in, like buried it in 2018, I actually decided if I was going to try one last shot. I've been playing since the beginning of the 2010 into Trick Pony, my former band. But I needed to do it on my own then. I needed to believe more in myself, and I needed to have the power and control myself. Because when you're in a band, if there's just one bandmate who says, no, this gig I can't play, my grandma's birthday is on, and you just got invited to play Berlin in Postbahnhof or something like that. And such things happen sometimes. I was just so sick and tired of it. So actually, I thought first and foremost, I thought I would take like everything solo, like without a drummer even. But I tried to navigate in that at home, and I need to have that live feel on stage. And then I tried with a drummer, and now I recently got my steady drummer, and he's been with me for 1.5 years, and he's like awesome. He's great. He plays very well. And we have so much fun on stage. And that's just it's just a perfect solution to be two. And it's much more easy. Like I am the band leader. I am the composer. It is my project. It is my name. Is spelled backwards and so on. It's just more easy to interact with just one person and get them on board than 5. And I was really tired of always being the hassle in the old band. And now it's actually a freedom. I made the demos myself, and then I engaged the drummer to play with me. Not my drummer now, but my former drummer plays on some of the tracks, and some of the producers play on the tracks. And I play most of the instruments and sing all of the harmonies, of course, the lead vocals. Like MS is an alter ego. Yeah, you can say that. It's my artist persona. It's fairly deal of me, and and a part of it is like the musician MS. But you cannot really pull them apart because I am making the music. I am the artist. But of course, there's also a private daughter that you don't get to know through the music. But they are heavily interacted and connected. People are like, so when are you going to bring the whole band? And I'm like, no, this is the whole band. It's just going to be me and Silas. Oh, really? Yeah. Okay, but it also sounds really great. I know. I am the main singer. I am the main guitarist. I am the main bass player. It also is quite challenging. Yeah, and I've been working on the EP for quite a while. I've been working on it since my old band fell apart, and I have had so many different people interacting with it and engaged a lot of people in it. I made the demos myself with a producer, Nils, that I know very well. And then I've been through 3 different kind of producers and 2 different kind of mastering guys afterwards. But since 2018, I did the first demos and recorded them, and we finished the last song last year during Corona. So and I have mixed them. I also co-produced. They have been mixed a lot. I had like returned, no, not there yet. Let's try it again. A mess is a perfectionist.